Today is returns day, so I'm headed to Sephora inside of Kohl's and to Ulta to return some new fragrances that I purchased, and I'm going to give you guys a rundown really quickly of what is going back and why. Let's start with my Sephora return. We have Raspberry Ripple by Jo Malone London. This just did not work for me. I do not like this at all. When I sniffed it in Sephora when I was out of town, I liked it. I thought it was a really fresh raspberry gourmand. Wrong. It's just, I don't know. This is not ice cream at all. It's not a bad scent. It just had no longevity and no real throw. And it just was very linear and boring. So this is going right back to Sephora. Yep, look who it is. Queen's Caramel by Ellis Brooklyn. I know I said she almost went back. Well, she's going back. However, I am going to repurchase her in a travel spray. I do not need a full bottle of this. I do not like the scent profile as much as I thought I did after a few wears. The longevity is not really there. The weather did get cool here, and it's still not performing the way I want for the price. This is overpriced for a very light, wispy caramel. It is pretty. I think if you have the money and you don't have the collection like I do, which this is just one corner, by all means, this is beautiful. But I mean, I have a cheapy knockoff called Pistachio and Praline that smells very similar. And honestly, I would rather purchase Sniff's hotcakes. I had a sample of that and loved it. And then when I smelled this, it reminded me of that. And I believe I said that, and that's what I'm going with. So travel spray of this, and I'm going to pick up the Sniff. Now, for my Ulta returns, I purchased the wrong one. This is Orabella's Window to Soul. I was supposed to get her new one. I don't even know the name of it, but this is not the new one. I don't know what I was doing. I just added this to my cart at Ulta before I did my store pickup, and I noticed it, and I thought, I don't think that's the name, and it's not. And I originally, this is a funny story, when the three first Orabellas came out, I wanted the yellow one, not the green one, and not this one. And I accidentally bought this one. So I have accidentally bought this twice. And this is only $17. It's on sale for Ulta sale. Plus I used my 20% off because I opened an Ulta credit card. I finally was able to get one. Yay, my credit is rebuilding. However, I bought this twice and I didn't mean to. And I've returned it once and I'm going to return it again. Sorry, I just do not like the scent. No, but my bad. Now this one wasn't bad. I reviewed this when I was out of town, and I did a story review over it, and I think a actual post. Just Moi is not bad. It's just not for moi. It smells just like Tease Sugar Fleur and Tease from Victoria's Secret, which is a problem. A lot of Victoria's Secret Tease line smells like the Juicy Couture line. This is nice. It's just not enough for me. I will say, and I said this when I did my post, this has really good longevity. I also said, if I can, I'll just get a travel spray. And I did, and I just really don't like it, and I would rather return it and use the money to buy something that I actually want and will smell and enjoy. I don't not enjoy this, but I don't need this. I have every freaking Tease flanker, and I use them regularly because they're cheap and they're good. This is just not worth it. And honestly, if I had gone full bottle, it's over $150 for a basically designer fragrance. That's insane. So this is going back. Now this one I'm a little bit heartbroken over. Ellis Brooklyn's Vanilla Salt is exclusive to Ulta, and I grabbed the travel spray because it was in stock, and y'all, I actually really like this in the beginning. It starts out as the most true, realistic vanilla bean fragrance. Think of 4 scoops of vanilla bean ice cream from Breyers. That's this. But it has that salty, aquatic solar accord. Obviously, it's called Vanilla Salt, and it does what it's supposed to do. It's vanilla and it's salt. However, after my second or third round with COVID, if you all remember, I decluttered a lot of my salty, aquatic, solar fragrances because I just cannot do them. I had to get rid of Divine by Gaultier, and I also had to get rid of Idol Aura from Lancome. I just can't do that scent profile. So I wanted to try this. And I did, and I do really like it. It's pretty. If you go to Fragrantica, look this fragrance up, and you'll find my review. I'm Spence Monster on there. It's nice, but I can't keep it. And while, yes, those were a lot of go-backs, returns, this is the only thing I'm keeping other than the Valentino, the Ivory. This travel spray of Absolute Perfect, oh my God, Perfect Absolute is gorgeous. However, it smells almost just like Elixir in the dry down. They don't really have the same notes, but Elixir, as you see, I have a pretty good sized bottle of. So I'm going to go through Elixir first, empty this bottle, empty the clip, and then this travel spray can turn into a full size bottle. I do like Absolute better than Elixir. Elixir has longevity and performance issues, even though it does smell really, really good, a lot like this. Elixir just performs better. I don't need both. So I'm going to go through this travel spray, go through that Elixir, and then I will look for Absolute in a full size bottle at a good price because I feel like the two are similar enough that this outweighs it. I literally wore them side by side last night all evening, and this was the winner. But they both really smell good, and they do remind you of each other. So I don't need both, but this was a really good win, and I'm glad I grabbed a travel spray and was able to test it before going full size bottle and having literally two of the same fragrance essentially.